From the late 1990s, when Subaru was an early adopter of the current compact crossover body design, the Forester has been a consistent element of the range of automobiles that the company supplies to its customers. This has been the case ever since. This has been the situation ever since the organization first started providing services to its customers. The hybrid version of the Subaru Forester was made accessible to the general public for the first time in 2018, the year that Subaru accomplished this. This version had been in the works for a very long time and had undergone a great deal of development throughout that long period of time. All of the alterations that the company made to the automobile ultimately resulted in the production of this particular model of the automobile vehicle. Moreover, despite the fact that Subaru's compact SUV is not exactly a speed demon, it more than makes up for its lack of flair with characteristics like as a spacious interior, a smooth ride, a significant amount of storage space, and outstanding eyesight. In addition, the Subaru XT is a great choice for those who are looking for a sedan. In addition to that, it possesses a great deal of additional factors that work in its favor. Another advantage is that it is a fantastic choice for individuals who are looking for a car that is not only practical, but also fashionable. This is a situation that is quite appealing to people. Considering the fact that there is a substantial amount of space that can be accessed from the interior of the car, it is possible to easily install a child safety seat in the back doors of the vehicle. This is made possible by the huge amount of space that is accessible, which makes it possible for this to be performed. In general, it is true that customers and parents are more likely to be interested in purchasing products that have earned high ratings for the level of safety that they offer. This is because these products have been rated as being more secure. The reason for this is that these goods provide a higher level of protection than alternative options. On the other hand, it is projected that the Forester will keep all of these qualities, with the exception of the fact that it will go through a redesign which will take place in the year 2026. To our knowledge, this is the only modification that is expected to take place. When one takes into consideration the fact that the 2026 Forester is recognized for having a handling that is not particularly spectacular, the fact that Subaru has taken steps to improve the ride quality of the car is something that looks to come as a surprise to the general public. We had the option of selecting the flat-4 engine from the previous generation, which had a capacity of 2.5 liters at the time. This was one of the few alternatives that were accessible to us. One of the few options that were open to us. This was one of the few possibilities that we had. This particular engine is not only sluggish, but also deficient in power as a result of the fact that it was passed down from the model that came before it through inheritance. According to Subaru, the redesign has improved drive mode options, as well as a continuously variable transmission CVT that has been fine-tuned and is now included as standard equipment. Furthermore, the company asserts that the makeover is currently available for purchase, despite the fact that the engine will experience a drop in power and a very little gain in torque until the year 2026. This is the truth. Also, the torque will grow very slightly. This incident has taken place in spite of the fact that the engine is supplied with a transmission that is capable of keeping a continuous range of adjustment. During the process, the exterior of the building was also modified, in addition to the modifications that were done to the interior of the building that was being constructed. As a consequence of the modifications that have been made to the patterns of airflow, there has been an increase in stability and a decrease in drag in contrast to what was observed in the past. This is because of the fact that the patterns of airflow have been altered. A modification has been made to the Subaru emblem in order to demonstrate a paradigm that is a hybrid while yet being simple to adopt. It was necessary to make this modification in order to accurately portray the hybrid paradigm. In contrast to the configuration that was initially described in the preceding paragraph, the electronic power steering rack that was installed in the WRX sports vehicle utilized a different layout. A touchscreen monitor that is 12.3 inches in size is also made available to you as an additional perk. You are able to make use of this monitor, which is one of the multimedia displays that are available to you.